Welcome to the Bree Pod. I'm here with me, Bree. So this episode is a day late. I kind of had a feeling it would be because I wanted to wait and see what my latest I had an OBGYN appointment this morning. So I wanted to see what they had to say before I gave like an update or before I shared an episode with you guys. And basically, I do have some things coming up. Um, I have a sonogram tomorrow that I'll be going to, and the reason for it is because the baby is growing, or just the way she felt the measurement. So like he had been growing really well, but he feels, I guess, a little bit smaller, and she's not sure if that's because he maybe is moving down now, getting ready for birth, well, labor. Um, and just wants to make sure everything is healthy and safe. And I appreciate that because I would rather be safe than sorry. So tomorrow we'll be getting some answers with that. And then we do have an induction date, and I figured I should also share that with you guys. I know there are a lot of thoughts and feelings on induction. There are a lot of things that people either are for it or against it. I think in our case, we have an induction date. Uh, it doesn't mean that we have to have that date. We're allowed to change it if we want, or the baby could come sooner. But at this point, tomorrow, I will be 39 weeks. So I am in the safety zone. And honestly, if they find something wrong or they find that they need to take a medically and they need to have a medical induction, then we're going to do whatever they recommend that's necessary. I know that a lot of people have their own thoughts on that too, but I trust the team that we have. I really have appreciated everything that they've done for us. They have looked out for us. A lot of the stuff that I have asked for, which is not a lot, but the things that I want as far as my birthing plan, they are already that kind of facility that is in basically progressive with that stuff. So that makes me feel good too. And I really just trust them. I really love them. And I think that's what's important at the end of the day. It's not what statistics said, it's not what Barbie said online. It's that first off, you gotta trust yourself and your intuition. Does it feel right? And then the next part is, do you trust your medical team? Do you trust what that they're giving the best advice? And honestly, we do. We really do trust our team. They're very, they're very, uh, how do I say it? Like intricate. Intricate is probably not the word, but they dive deep. They look to make sure things are okay. I just feel safe with them, and I think that's what's important. So we do have an induction date, and I figured since I'm keeping you posted on everything, I can tell you that we will be getting induced at this point. This could all depend on what happens tomorrow after the sonogram. We will be getting induced on Friday, September 16th. Now, this does not mean that the baby couldn't come sooner, and it doesn't mean that they may have to call us and move the date back a little bit because sometimes they say that if they have like a lot of people giving birth that same day, they may need to change it. So it could be the next week, which is not a big deal because we're still within that 40 weeks. Our goal is to not hit 41 weeks, and that is because things can start to get um a little bit where they don't feel comfortable with, and we're okay with that as well because to be honest with you, when it comes to like my circumstances with how my body has been with anything else that has to do with the uterus, I would rather be safe than sorry. I do understand all of the different concerns, pros and cons. and things of what um can come of being induced versus the baby inducing himself. But at the same time, I have a great team. I My angels are surrounding me. I I believe that I'm in the safest place I could be for what I need for my own birthing. So I'm hoping that next Wednesday we'll either be saying, "Hey, baby already came," or we'll be talking about the nerves and what's gonna happen for that Friday because yeah, things are really just coming along. So baby is on his way, and yeah, we will be induced on 916, but I still have a feeling inside that he's coming a little bit sooner than that. We'll see. I know that everybody's like, well, your first baby comes late, but in our circumstances, we've decided to we're not gonna wait that out. And honestly, like with all the things I've done medically in my life, with my body, I feel very confident that this is the route that we're gonna take. And whatever happens, happens, of course. And if he comes sooner than later, we will obviously bring him in with open arms. So, um, yeah, so that is the little update. I know it's short and sweet, but we're getting to the end. And once I'm finally getting into a groove of things, I can update you of how, like, what the labor was like, what happened, what we, the different things that we did, as well as hoping to bring back guests again. But for now, since we're at the edge, it's like, here's where we're at. So thank you again, always, for following us in our journey. We're very excited and just excited to meet my son. Very scared of labor, but I think that's again a norm. But I do trust the team that we have, and I'm happy to have them because you need to be able to trust your team. Uh, that's what I've learned with all of the big, crazy, scary things that are occurring. And what's ironic is right now I'm actually more afraid of the jaw surgery than the actual labor. Like I'm afraid of labor, but I'm more afraid of the jaw surgery. It's kind of funny, the things that scare me the most. But yeah, so just praying for healthy mama, healthy baby, healthy baby, healthy mama. Um, and we'll see what happens. All right. With that, you are loved, you are worthy, you are cherished, and I am proud of you. Until next time.